Hey, Nabani. What's up, buddy? Um, it's still not showing the chat. Alright, we're gonna have to get rid of this damn. Let me just try test. Nope, doesn't work. Let's turn that off. That's annoying. Hey, Eric. What's up, buddy? What's up, Joe? Yeah, I got the low on stream yesterday. Yeah, that's just since Saturday on the list. I got some stuff to look at today, though. I got trolled again. Yeah, I think Blizzard's having a little fun with me. Put it that way. Did that screen already lock up? Okay, no. Hey, Jib. What's up, buddy? All right, I'm also going to test a theory. We were talking about it yesterday. Like the first couple of runs. Well, no, not quite. The first couple of runs, like that, I got the Tal armor Saturday when I was just messing around. It was the first run of the day. Like I literally ran out of Trav, hit like a boss that was like before even the platform, and he dropped the Tal armor. So we were talking about that, and a few people were saying they think the first few runs are always better. I don't know if I agree with that one, but we'll test it. I haven't run anything today. I have not done a single run today. But I gotta show you this. I was doing some trav runs last night, and this charm dropped, and it's like, come on, now, are we gonna keep doing this? All right, here we go. Did I put it here? What did I do with it? I think it's here. So, y'all saw the curse charm. Hey, Liam. Hey, Tommy. Y'all saw the curse charm from Friday or Thursday, whenever it was last week? Here's another one. It's not a curse charm. Look at this roll. I got this last night. Running Trav. And I'm starting to think that they're trying to troll me a little bit on these charms because it's getting kind of stupid. Like, what was the curse charm? It was 38 life, and then I get this one. I haven't had any in between. So next, we're going to get a passive Zon Skiller next, is my thoughts. It could have been worse. The defensive would have been worse. This ain't much better, but it's better. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to get a passive Skiller next. That's my guess. Just putting it out there. Bar Masteries is better than, that'd be like fourth. Like to me it goes Curse, Defensive Masteries, or Defensive Auras, Pally is like second for me. That's probably second worst. Then I think maybe Passive, then probably offensive. This one's probably fourth. And then I think Barb Masteries is probably the next one. Yeah, right. All right, so that wasn't all I found yesterday. This one, I need y'all's opinions on. I think it's really good. Not the best. It's going to be Tri-Res boots. These are Tri-Res boots. I don't think. Okay, that's IKs. I don't need those anymore. All right, check out the boots. Now, technically, for Tri-Res, the 20 is not great. I'd rather have the 30, and we don't have the hit recovery. But it's not bad. Because it rolled 89 total res. 89 total. 80 is like the break point where it starts getting to be a good pair of boots. So, 89 is a decent bit above that. 80 is like that break point. But I think those are pretty decent, so I hung on to those. I mean, they're probably one of the better ones I've found. Yeah, for sure. So I thought those were pretty cool. Oh, and Jerry, I forgot to tell you about this one yesterday. I forgot I'd found it. So I actually cubed this. Where's it at? Oh, it's on my Sork. It's on my Sork. Shadow, yeah, Shadow's not great. All right, where's so I don't know useful still. I don't know where you're at on your charms, Jerry. But I hit those just doing some cubing. So I mean it's not a 10 max, but it's still pretty decent. As long as it's not below 9, then it's better than smalls. But I don't think that's too bad. But it does have Dex, which is good. Dex is actually a decent roll. Yeah, Dex is actually decent for the third stat. Yeah, the Dex is nice. So it kind of falls in with that whole boson thing. So I didn't know if you wanted those or wanted that. That's a good charm. I cubed that Friday, I think. I did it on stream, but I cubed that Friday. So, if nothing else, the skillers are trolling me, but I'm getting some really good max damage charms this season. My ears itching like crazy. So I didn't know if you wanted that. The AR rolls a little less than the other ones, but still good. The Dex makes up for it. So I'm going to be well, I haven't done any runs today, so we're going to test the first run theory, first couple of runs. Jerry, you can have that if you want it. I wanted to show you all the Tri-Res boots, and then that's just... I had to stop for a little bit. Because the 39 life is the best I've rolled on just an ID'd charm. Like, I haven't ID'd... Well, let me back up. I did ID a 42, but it was Terror Zone. Like a non-Terror Zone ID, that's the highest life I've rolled on a skiller by far. We've done better on like Terror Zones and cubed ones, but pretty crazy. But I mean, we're doing pretty good this season. In fact, let's put them Tri-Res boots on the... Let's put them Tri-Res on the list. I'm just going to put Tri-Res boots. Try res boots 89 total 20 faster run walk. And that's too much info. We'll just do that. But I'm gonna do it horking, so we're gonna hork a little bit. Eric's on, so we might do bounties if he's going to be on for a little bit. I don't want to do the bounties unless he can at least see it, because it's his stuff we're giving away. I'm probably going to target farm Talami a little bit, just like 30 minutes maybe of running. I'm gonna target farm Nightmare Andy just to see if we get a Talami, because I do want to switch up my Sork. Okay, cool. We'll do some bounties. We'll do a couple bounties, or at least a bounty to give away a little bit of stuff. Oh, and another thing that kind of goes along with what we were talking about on stream yesterday. I asked my mother if she would be interested in doing being on stream to do an interview. I just asked her. You know, people are interested in her stories. So
I am overburdened.
She said yeah. But it'll be after she gets back, so it'll be a little while. But she wasn't opposed to it. My mother loves to talk and tell her stories, so I asked her if, you know, what she thought about it. She's like, and I honestly, I've thought about it and was like, I'd love to document it, like have it eternalized. So I'm definitely going to do it, but we'll schedule it when she comes back. Obviously, it won't be a D2 stream, so I'll have to set it up a different way, and then I'm probably want to get a second camera set up, that sort of thing, just to. Well, I don't need a second one. I can just have it on her. I just want to set up the area and just talk. You know, just ask her questions and feed her questions if anybody wants to ask her anything. And it won't be long. We'll maybe do like 30 minutes, something short. But I think it would be interesting because we were talking about just stuff, just general. I forget what I asked her. I don't even think I asked her anything. She happened to bring it up because she likes to talk about that stuff from back then. And she was telling me what they used to call the Americans back then. And it struck me kind of odd. She gave me the Japanese name. I wish I'd remembered it. But it translated to... Yeah, I know. It could be longer. It translated to goat eyes. They used to call Americans goat eyes. Now, first reaction was that it was an insult. Like that was an insult. But it's not. And here, and this is how she explained it to me. She's like, you know, because goats, they have, you know, all kind of farm animals. Goats have round blue eyes. So that's why that was actually used. It wasn't like, you know, it was just because they never seen anybody with blue eyes before they landed on Okinawa. Well, here's the thing. Once the Americans actually, you know, after the Battle of Okinawa was over and they took over the island, they weren't, and they figured out that they weren't trying to kill them and eat them, the Okinawans. The Americans, well, let me back up half a step. They didn't like the Japanese. First off, the Okinawans didn't like the Japanese because she told me this today. She's like, the Japanese treated them badly. She said the Japanese were mean. They just didn't treat them well. So, and then once the Americans, after the battle, took over the island, they were trying to help feed and take care of the civilians that were there. So it wasn't a matter of thinking that they were being attacked. They didn't like the Japanese to begin with. But there's a whole backstory to how she obviously married an American. And honestly, I don't. Since she said that she's willing to just tell her stories, I would rather her tell why, because it's really interesting why and how she ended up marrying a soldier. And she tells that story a lot, so I know it, but I think it would be way more interesting if she told it. So since she's kind of agreed, and I'll definitely set it up when she gets back, I think it's worthwhile to hold back on that and let her tell it, because it's a different perspective than what you would think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to tell. I mean, obviously, pre-war. Hey, some guy. Pre-war, it was unheard of. Yeah, it didn't happen. We're on second run, some guy. I'm checking to see how the first run thing. So, I mean, I think it's worthwhile for her to tell that story for sure. That's like a it's an interesting one, and I think you guys would enjoy it if she told that. Yeah, right, Liam. Screw talk to her. But I mean, it'll probably be in about a month. It'll be in about a month, and um, I'll just see how, I'll wing it and just see how long she wants to go. Because honestly, and again, I'd like to memorialize this. Like, I'd love to have record of her telling her stories. So, and honestly, I think my sisters would appreciate it too. So I'm going to do that, if nothing else, for myself. All right, how many should we do before we consider it not first runs? So I think it'll be, honestly, I've heard them enough, but just thinking about having like somebody that's not familiar with just the whole experience, that sort of experience, I think it'd be interesting. So we're gonna do that. We're definitely gonna do that. Like saying, she'll be back in probably about a month, and I'm gonna set it up. Yeah, well, here's the thing. She loves telling her stories. And the way I explained it to her, I was like, people are just interested. I told a couple of your stories and they wanted to know more. And I was like, you know, would you be willing to sit down? You know, it'll just be me and you talking, and they'll be listening. And you could just, you know, I'll ask you questions and you could just tell your stories. And she'd be like, sure. Oh, no. I mean, y'all gotta understand, my mother just loves, loves. She is not shy. She does not shy away from talking about stuff. She loves doing it. So the whole concept was like, yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna do 5, and then I'm probably we'll talk about a bounty, and then I'm going to do some Tau Ami target farming, I think. It'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. All right, this is run number 4. No, because I ain't bringing it up. And if somebody asks, I will not let her know. Absolutely, Joe. Like, yeah, I think because honestly, that was my dad was there about the same time, like 60, 64, 65 ish until back and forth to Vietnam multiple times, and we left Okinawa. I was born in '68, and we left Okinawa '72 to come back to the States. So, yeah, the time frame would be about the same, Joe. 100% would be about the same. Because Okinawa, they launched. I mean, a lot of the troops that went to Vietnam, a lot went through Okinawa. I mean, there was a lot of direct stuff, but I want to say a lot of the Marine Corps and the Special Forces stuff came through Okinawa.
I can't carry anymore.
Was this water walks, right? Yeah. 66? Yeah, he was probably born in the same hospital as me, Kadena Air Force Base. That was like the main military hospital in Okinawa.
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah, no, there's like 10 or 12 bases still there. There's more now than there were back then. There's at least 2 Army bases, 2 Marine Corps bases, at least 1 Naval,
I am overburdened.
and at least 1 Air Force. Yes. We're going to deprive of all that.
I am
All right, we're going to do
overburdened.
1 more, and I'm going to switch.
I can't carry anymore.
CIA. I gotta be honest, Joe. He probably talked to my dad. Because the CIA and Special Forces kind of worked a little bit together because the Special Forces bases that were set up outside of Vietnam. Like, I can't remember where my dad said. I think the base that he was at multiple times was in, like, either Laos or Cambodia. I mean, because the CIA was involved in setting up those types of things on top of everything else that was going on. But, like, it's possible that they had communication, to be perfectly honest.
I am overburdened.
Oh yeah, I know I know how it's handled. Well, see, here's the thing. More so now for sure. But you know, back in the day, if you weren't in the Army and you were talking to an Army person, I mean, my dad straight up tell you he did not like the Marines at all. At all. No reason why. He just thought anybody that was in the Marine Corps was stupid. That's literally, it was that kind of stuff back then. Retro, what's up, brother? So, I mean, there was more inner rivalry between like not only different parts of the special or of the armed services, but like also between every governmental agency. But like the special forces and like CIA type of stuff, that they probably had to work more hand in hand. Well, see, Joe, here's even what's funnier when you say that. My dad was the comms officer for their squad. He did all the radio stuff. I mean, they would set up listening posts. Yeah, the inter-service stuff, that rivalry stuff dates way back. I mean, it's probably still prevalent now, but maybe a little less. Because way back, you know, Special Forces and like, is it called SOCOM? Like, more of the special operations forces, it used to be intense rivalries, but I don't think as much now. It might still be, but I don't, like, a lot of that stuff got combined, or like joint ops and stuff. Well, honestly, that's how my dad looked at the Marines. He did. I'm not even going to, you know, hedge on that. It wasn't that he disliked them. He just didn't think they were very smart. I'm just saying. What's up, Ram? Joe, it's very possible because, like he did like all the communication stuff. But on Okinawa, the special forces did a lot of training of the Marines that were headed for Vietnam. He told me a lot of stories about like a lot of the training stuff they do with the Marines. It's kind of crazy. I don't remember if I played SOCOM. I'm pretty sure I did, Jim. But it's one of them things, man. I just think it'll be interesting to hear her side of things. I do have, and once I get them, I have a lot of slides that my dad has from Vietnam, and I need to get them preserved and digitized. And I have a lot of slides that he has from from his time in Vietnam. They're pretty interesting. He has some good stuff in there. Yeah, that might be why, because we were like, my son and I, he always wanted Xbox, so the Xbox 360 is what was normally any games related to that. I don't even think we ever had a PlayStation.
Greetings.
All right, I'll do one more since I'm in here. Then we'll maybe look at a bounty, and then I'm going to target farm a little bit, see if we can get that towel, get the 3-piece. Oh, did you guys know who? I think his name is I Love Magic Fine. Y'all know who I'm talking about? He's a D2 creator. He put out a new thing, a new challenge that he's going to try. And I got to tell you, I think he just bit off way, way too much. There's no shot that he gets this done. But I don't know if any of you guys seen it. Yeah, there's no shot that he's doing that Grail. It's not. I mean, I appreciate the aspect of the challenge he's doing, but man, that one's wild. there's no way. Yeah, every
I can't carry
well, here's the
anymore.
thing. He could do that Mars one before he finds tutorials. It's just tutorials is what's honestly is the crazy part.
I can't carry anymore.
And granted, all the other stuff is pretty nuts, but the tutorials, I just no. Oh wow. That's true. I would agree with that, Tim. I would agree with that. And he's doing it on hardcore too. Look at that charm. I'm not doing a gold find build this time, but that's kind of nice. I've never got one. Ever. Y'all know that. And he's going to find 2. But there was some other crazy stuff. There was 3 godly rares and 3 godly blues that are voted on by the community. Whether they count as godly. Yeah, 3 of the top 10 rarest items, an ethereal version of it. Yeah, all 5 facets of every type. A perfect sunder of every type. 2 tutorials. It was a bunch of stuff. It's wild. That's a nice goal. A perfect 40 is always nice. And get one with a little bit extra on it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and that's what like Tim was just saying. It's just to keep the drive going to play, you know, because you know you could just in your head you could go I'm still working on this Grail thing. So I mean I get it, because it's gonna take years. it's 100% gonna take years. Tutorial just blows my mind just by itself, and there's a lot of other aspects to it. Well, yeah, that's true. You know, we could do some ethereals, can we? Not huge, dude. The biggest. There's
I
no
can't
bigger
carry
flex
anymore.
if he hits that. Except for 3 Tyraels. I mean, there's no way you could ever say that you've accomplished a bigger Grail. I know, Jerry. That's what I'm saying. He's got 2 on this Grail thing, and he said he has found 1. So I guess he completed his Grail, his first one. Oh, what was the other? He had to cube or find 3 Zods. So he had to either cube up or find 3 Zod drops. But I don't think, like doing all the other stuff, maybe you get 3 Zod drops. So unless you just decide you're going to just do a billion lower cuirass runs. Yeah. Yeah, he might, like, while doing everything else, maybe the Zods drop. But, well, see, and so he's not even horking, though, either. He said he's going Sork to Mosaic. Was that what it was? So he's going to be doing most of his, he had an order that he was doing it. I think he was going to go Sork first, get a Mosaic going, to find the stuff to finish on the Sork, maybe. I think that was the order he thought he was going to do it in. But he's doing it in a hardcore, so. Alright.
I am overburdened.
But I saw that last day. I saw that video last night. I was like, you got to be kidding, dude. That's crazy. That's a wild one. Alright, what was I going to do? Oh, we're going to do... Let's do a bounty. And then I'm going to target farm a little bit. What kind of bounty we want today? First off, let me see what we... Let's set up the prize. Set up the prize pool. Okay, got him here. Alright. So, the giveaway for bounty today. I don't know why I have that here. Alright, so let's do this. These were all donated by Eric. Eric is the sponsor of the bounties. So we're going to do... What should first place be? I'm going to do Ja. We're going to do Ja Chom. Just to get rid of the Chom runes. Eric, come on, man. If the kid wants to fish, you gotta take him fishing. What should second place be? We'll do Ja Chomrune first. We'll do maybe... No, let's do this. Burr Chomrune first. And we'll go Ja... Sir? How do those line up value-wise? Y'all think that's the right order? Burr, Chom, and Ja Sir Rune for second? Maybe we'll go like... Om Vex third? Do you think it's backwards? That's why I'm getting an idea total value, which one is maybe higher. Ja, okay, so flip it. Like, do like this. That would be more valuable. Because I know Chom, but I want to get rid of the Chom runes, so. Alright, we'll do it this way. Ja, Sir, first place. Burr, Chom, second place. Ohm, Vex, third place. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy! What's up, brother? Yeah, Eric. You got to do it. There's no getting around that. All right, so that'll be the bounty. And now I got to come up with a bounty. Let's see. What's a good bounty? Jeremy, that's all Eric. Eric traded in all his non-ladder stuff and got ladder runes to give away. Yeah, we're setting up a bounty. I'm just trying to decide what the bounty should be. I really like the last one that Eric came up with, but we need to try something different just to stop. What's a good bounty? I'm trying to see if there's a play off of the one we did and in the same vein, but use different items. Like the last bounty was you collected set rings and ammies, and we allocated points for 2 points for angelic ammy and 1 point for angelic ring, and whoever had the total points won. That was the last one. I liked that one a lot. I thought that was kind of a good play on bounties. The Grand Charm Resist one was kind of a bust. We didn't have a lot of entries into that one. We could do like a collect rare rings. Yeah, tutorials. Let's maybe we could do like rare ammies or rings. One or the other. I don't want to do both. Let's do rare rings. Let's do rare rings. Total resists. That'd be a good one. You have to bring them un-ID'd. We ID them and total resists. Or should we do another stat just to make it interesting? We could do like AR plus something. What do y'all think? Let's keep it simple. All right, we're gonna run this for what time is it? Most small. Yeah, Jeremy, we hit a 2020 not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before out of 4 torches. All right, it's 9:40 or 9:40. Jesus, 3:40. We'll run it till 5. 5 p.m. Eastern. Killer won it. He won it that day. All right, till 5 o'clock. Rare rings un-ID'd. I'm gonna put this up on the screen. Total resists, and we'll just track it. And like on the half, I'll check it occasionally. I'll just let y'all know to bring them. Well, it's rings. Y'all can just hold them till 5 o'clock. All right, here we go. Bounty. Let's clear this one. Un-ID'd rare rings. Best total resists. Winners first through third. Okay, that's the bounty. And just stash all your rare rings for the next till 5. I'll do the cutoff. 5 p.m. Let's see. Ends at 5 p.m. EST. Okay, there we go. So collect rare rings. Let's do that. Yeah, I know, Jeremy. It was kind of crazy. We did 6 yesterday, and it. I was trying to think if we had a really good one. Not really. They were okay. All right, so that's the bounty, guys. Now I'm going to do a little bit of Tal Ami target farming, just for a little bit. We found the armor Saturday, so I just need the amulet.
Good day.
So I'm gonna do a few Andy runs, just to see if we get any nightmare Andy runs, because that's like the best drop rate. I have found a bunch while doing SOJ runs, so I'm gonna target it a little bit, just see how it goes. Then we're getting the worst maps. That's great. That's true, Eric. That would actually, yeah, that would actually be funny. maybe we do that later, because I mean everybody looking for that damn Ami. That would be pretty funny. There's multiple people now that have found the armor and still haven't hit the Ami. Mages? Okay. I might have a pair if you need them. But yeah, I'll grab some if they drop. Definitely get a lot of Magi drops on this. Well, there was plenty. That's actually funny, Eric, that you did that. Meth Terror Zone next? Alright, I might switch it up and do some farming on that once it switches. Be cool to have that towel set by then. I swear I feel like the Meth Terror Zone pops a lot. That would be interesting. It's kind of I don't. Well, I know, but they probably haven't. Like that silo spin that does the calculations. Does it have a thing for terror zones? They'd have to recalculate so much that I feel like they probably didn't bother with it. Jerry, you starting to get amped up, man? You'll be taking off pretty soon. Yeah, honestly, I know because of the monster level change that thing. I don't know if there's more stuff that gets adjusted for Terror Zone. Either way, it would require some decent amount of recalculation. Because then you're adjusting for items that wouldn't normally drop an item that could then, based off of the Terror Zone level, and yada yada yada. There's so much. But it might just be having to shift some numbers. I don't know. How many are you going, Jerry? And oh my God, y'all don't get arrested, man. What the hell? Did I just go right past it? All right. Where'd I? Oh, I guess I should have kept going. Now, I need to find a jaw. I'm gonna find one to make an enigma. I've already used the low rune to re-roll my grief, which honestly kind of wasn't worth it, but it is what it is. One in 12K base around. Interesting. Yeah, if I run Terror Zone meth, though, I'll probably just do, like, Terror Zone meth. I'm not even bother with that stuff. Yeah, I already got rid of the low, but I need to keep my burr for the Enigma. I mean, like the bounty that's posted on the screen that ends at 5 o'clock, there's a jaw room being given away for that. If you want to, if you need a jaw room, you got a chance to win one. Terror Zone 47, so even then Andy's going to be better. Would you say Meth was 12? Yeah, that's a big difference. Y'all see that thing where Logan Paul and Mr. Beast teamed up to make a kid's equivalent to Lunchables? I saw that. I was like, come on, man. Oh, did you say somebody yesterday? I must have missed it. I saw that video on that today. I'm like, man, well, here's the thing. I've heard that the Logan Paul's been having issues with that, whatever drink he has, that sports drink or whatever it is. I think they've been losing money. So it's a way to, like, utilize that in a different market, because that Lunchables version that they're making includes like that drink in it, and it includes Mr. Beast's candy bar. It's a little weird, Liam. I've seen that. I've seen multiple people say something about that. It's kind of a weird smile for sure. But I mean, I get the whole idea of like having to fake smile for a picture or something. It's kind of awkward. But see, I heard the price point is like double a Lunchables. So I don't know how poised that, like, people that buy Lunchables for their kids or use them to any kind of extent, they are looking at pricing hard. Cause I mean, I hadn't bought Lunchables in 20 years, but I couldn't even tell you what the price points are at on that stuff now. But apparently the what do they call in theirs? It's lunch something. It's not too far off name wise. That's just weird. I thought that's just like a weird concept. But I think from the standpoint, if their products are like individually aren't doing that great, and they can kind of roll it into like a whole different market, I could kind of see the reasoning behind it. Whether it's successful or not is a whole different thing, but hey Ken, what's up, man? Lunchly, that's it. Lunchly. Yeah, Lunchleys versus Lunchables is so weird, man. I saw that, I'm like, that's so weird. And I actually, my wife bought me one to try. She bought me one of those Mr. Beast candy bars, and it's just like a cheap chocolate candy bar. I mean, there's nothing I can say either way about it. I mean, it tasted like chocolate. That's about it. Well, it could, some guy. But again, like, I've heard that prime drink is, like, I think it started off like pretty hot, but I don't think it's doing that great right now. So I don't know. I just thought it was a weird concept market to get into but why? I guess why not? I don't know. Oh, it's right there, Jesus. Yeah, and all that's just rebranded stuff. Now, one that wasn't actually, I don't think it was no, in fact, I know it's not a rebrand. Sammy Hagar has Cabo Wabo tequila, but I've toured the place where they make it, and they do like make their own tequila, and it's actually pretty good. I like it. But he did that years before that whole rebranding stuff became a thing. So, but yeah, he legit had his own distillery. And it's in Cabo San Lucas next to his big giant bar that he has. Well, all right. We might run some Durance, just like hell Durance, just to hit the terror zone. See what we can get to drop today. All right, let's do that. Yeah, I don't. Well, what else did Ryan Reynolds do? Oh, he did he did one too, didn't he? Hey, Dennis, what's up, buddy? Aviation, is that like a bourbon or something? I hate just teleporting through Durance, though. It's annoying. Ah. Should be it. The Rock has one? I didn't know that. Alright, I'm not dealing with that. We're just killing Mephisto.
You're too late.
I'll hit the racks and Mephisto in the chest and we'll be done with it. Yeah, right.
Thanks.
Don't mess with it. But yeah, the Cabo Wabo, it's on the it's not a it's like a I guess what would you classify like a 60, 70? It's like equivalent to Patron pricing, the Cabo Wabo. I honestly actually prefer it over Patron if you're getting into that price point. It's actually I enjoyed it. I still like my tequila. I don't have it very often, but like comes just like just liquor. I'm always going to be kind of a tequila person. You mean your chat died? Dan Aykroyd had a tequila? I didn't know that. Have any of y'all ever had that absinthe? It's supposed to be like hallucinogenic. It used to be, I want to say it used to be illegal in the States, but I think they made it to where they can import it from Europe.
Thanks.
What, the Ammy ram? For those that missed it earlier, I'll show it again, like the troll Grand Charm I got yesterday. I'm still getting trolled. It's not a curse charm, but it's still kind of a troll. Guitars can't roll skills, right? Yeah. I don't know what you mean by that, Jumbo. Alright, here's the charm I rolled. No, I found it. Trav running yesterday. Where's it at? No, that's not it. Oh, is it still on my bar, maybe? Oh, no, it's here. Not quite as bad as the curse charm that I just showed. But, yeah, still pretty not cool. I've been trolled 4 charms in a row now. We've got 3 curse charms in a row, and then this one. This is the next one. So, yeah. But it's kind of double bad because of the really crazy life roll on that thing. That's pretty bad. Nice. Are you running Mephisto, Joe? Or you just randomly found it? Doing other things. Oh, types of tequila. Got you. Yeah, I don't know either one of those. Is that a brand, or is it like you're saying, like a type, a variant? Actually, I need that. I got 2 from Bale, so I might as well. Might as well pick that up. There's 3 kinds. Got you. Yeah, I don't even know like what the major brands would be considered. Or do, like, say you get Patron, does it do like variants? I know it does like a oh, maybe the color? That's true, because if you look at a couple of the other ones I've tried, like they have variants based off of color. Is that in reference to the kinds, maybe? Oops. So the clearer the the less aged it is. Okay, I could get I can understand that based off of just price points of stuff I've bought before. Like I've had like some, I don't know if it was Patron, it might have been a different brand that had like a gold, and it was definitely a little pricier than their regular stuff. Oh, and it could be how it's cast. Interesting. Obviously, I don't know that much about a tequila, except I like to drink it. Well, I mean, I do. Like if I do shots, it's got to be more of a premium one. Like Patron shots, just regular, just I guess they're basic version of Patron, not like a more premium one. Man, I can do those. And honestly, like it doesn't bother me the next day. Like they say that like a lot of hangovers are affected by the quality of the liquor you're drinking. I don't know how true that is. I could kind of see it because but I mean, I feel like hangovers are more like dehydration based type of thing. But I could see where maybe the quality of the liquor could potentially affect how you feel. Maybe. I mean, it could just be way off base. But I tell myself that. If you drink the good stuff, you won't feel as bad the next day. Well, that might play into like the dehydration aspect, right? Maybe like more or less sugar dehydrates you more. Could be that. And there's the whole beer before liquor, never sicker, you know, that type of stuff. That it's like it's probably a bunch of wives' tale type stuff. But I mean, there's probably some aspect of that that's maybe true. Thanks. Ring. I'm not participating, so I didn't have any resist on it anyways. I've heard that, yeah, Joe, from tannins as well. Yeah, I feel like that's the biggest component, some guy, is just hydration. Snipes, what's up, brother? I feel like, because I try, if I caught a good buzz like that night, I try and drink a bunch of water before I go to bed. Type of thing, and I feel like that, stop going there. I'm such a habit, again, going to chaos. I feel like it's more that than probably any other factor, but there's probably other things that probably affect it. But I think that's probably the biggest thing that affects how you feel.
You're too late.
I not. There's some mats. We'll check those. Yeah, the older you get, definitely, for sure, man. Dude, I don't even know, like when I was younger, like college days, I feel like I would get hangovers, but I'd shake them off so quick type of thing. Like recovery time was way less. Dude, the last time I really got one tied on, it's been a little while. I feel like it took me an entire day to recover. That sucks, Snipes. Like, we did just crazy drunk when I was younger. Like on a Friday night, and by Saturday evening, man, we were going again. Like it didn't even happen. And I look back at that and go, there's no way in hell. That would never happen. Like my drunks are not like next day spaced apart. It's like next year spaced apart, maybe, even if that. Snipes, this season's been pretty crazy, man. Yeah, we definitely been getting stuff. It's been a pretty good season. Question you, Snipes. How pumped are you for PoE 2 dropping soon? I know you really like the original. I know some. That's what I'm saying. Some guy. I mean, we went crazy when we'd get like beer for Friday night. We would each get like a case, and I was seeing girls do that too, man. Oh, for sure, Snipes. But, you know, that's the big thing, man. It's going to drop. Well, early access, they say November. I don't know exact release dates and stuff now, but it's coming soon. Thanks. Man, we are in the rare club today. I guess I should check, see if they're F. Champ pack. I'm not gonna let my old Merc hit on him. What are you doing, dude? It just takes too long to kill these things, and then they run. Oh, there's Sunder. Well, we got Sunder out of it. That's why I killed that. Wow, that's really bad. 87 cold. Nah, I hear you, Snipes. That's how it goes, right? Took yourself so... Never heard that. That's kind of a wild statement, Dennis. Maybe you drank so much that you thought you were sober? Well, never mind. That's like every drunk person thinks they're sober. Don't forget to hold on to your rare rings if y'all are doing the bounty. Once we do it at 5 o'clock, first place. What we have? First place was Burr Chamru? Second place was Ja something. Third place was like Ohm Vex maybe? I don't remember. We're giving away high runes. That line's in pit. Well, nah, you could pull it off. You got to be really cognizant of it. You got to be like, you got to know, like, all right, when I hit this, I got to stop. That's the hard part. Like, I have this many, and then I stop.
I need a key. I need a key. Non-ethic, that's not bad. That's always nice. Eric, now you just got to analyze what was your beer to hull ratio and all that. And be ready for the next one. Timing, like, did you drink them fast? Was it one beer a hole? How you spaced them out? You got to analyze all that data. Oh yeah, you can't bend to peer pressure, man. It's on purpose. They're trying to screw your golf game up. Should I look at that superior? You should check it out. It's a leaf base. Did he teleport? I can't carry anymore.
It's a 10. What was the defense? 530. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not holding a lot of bases this season. I've been itching to play golf again. I might, it's starting to cool off. I might get out there, maybe just hit some balls or something. I miss it. I haven't played in a long time. Man, Fisto is not even dropping anything even close to good. Double jacks. Oh, Jesus, man. That's just rough. Yeah, that's going to, yeah, it's definitely going to go wrong with that. gonna do a couple more. If we're not even getting any semblance of something decent, I might switch back and try and target farm a little more. You gotta watch that, man. Them poltergeists getting in. I hear you, Eric. Yeah, that's true, dude. I did that a couple of times. I didn't go redneck, but I probably didn't act appropriately. My wife used to work for
I need a
a
key.
pretty fancy law firm in Savannah, and they had some. I think it was a Christmas get together. I think it was. I think it was a Christmas thing. Oh my God, man! And I got in with a group of husbands, like their wives worked at the firm, and it's a pretty big firm. They had, I want to say, they had like 30 or 40 attorneys working there, and my wife was a legal assistant for one of the attorneys, but so it was a pretty big affair that they, when they had their Christmas party, and this was like the first one we went into, and I mean, I wasn't like slum dressed. I mean, I had a nice suit on, but when the alcohol started floating, man, things got a little redneck. I mean, we didn't do anything that got us in trouble, but we probably got some looks. For sure. Because it's that whole somewhere I don't belong. I definitely wasn't in that crowd. Holy jeez, man. Right back where we started. Yeah, I'm just getting nothing but crap rares, not even good ones to look at. Alright, I'm going to do one more run. Then I'm going to try and target farm again. I really want to switch to 3-piece. Eric. Get that Texas wedge out. That's where that came from.
Greetings.
I don't know. It was weird. I used to have a great... I used to be able to chip so well. And I don't know if I just like psyched myself out on every chip now to where I just can't hit it properly. And I got to the point where I was like putting from off the green a lot. I just got in my head and just psyched myself out so much that my chip game was just gone. Yeah, I heard, Dennis. See you, Ken. Don't let them touch you while you're on the train, sleeping.
You want some blaze?
They got a ring, and then, of course, we'll get the green spired. Do that. I don't need that.
That doesn't do anything for me.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, we got a ring off of Mephisto, and it's probably going to be a damn Manalds. Alright, let's see. Terrorize Mephisto. Manal ring. Alright, I'm going to do some target farming. There's no shot I can sleep on public transit. By myself. No shot. Hell, I could get a Manal running Nightmare Mephisto. And watch, look at it. A rare or unique ring just dropped. It's gonna beat the Manal. No, it's another one. If that had popped SOJ, I'd have lost it. Because it's the best place to farm it. That's true. It was a little better one. It was a little better one. Alright. 4:30, so we're going to call the bounty at 5, so remember to collect your rare rings. Maybe we'll pull a Tal at me before then? That'd be kind of funny. 30 minutes. Might be able to do it. We hadn't even had any kind of ammo. Not even a blue one dropped yet. I'm going to have to look back at that one video I did when I was doing the SOJ farming and see how many Tau ammies I actually got.
feel like it was a lot. Nice. What time of the year are you going? I guess Florida doesn't really matter as much. Well, you got to book one where your son can go fishing, though. I'm not even gonna look at these. Well, I guess I could have checked the stats on it just to see. Oh, my daughter-in-law called to let us know they found out what the baby's gonna be. This is gonna be number 3 as far as grandchildren. So they found out that they're having another daughter. So this is daughter number 3. So I have a feeling number 4 is going to be coming in a couple years. In May. 7-bedroom? Y'all got to be sharing it, right? Like getting in with a couple families or something? It's kind of funny. My son had already said, he's like, I'm just kind of resigned to the fact I'm just going to be a girl dad. And sure enough, they found out today, and number 3 is going to be another girl. Eric, I guarantee you, in a couple years, they'll be going again. Guarantee it. No doubt in my mind. Even my wife used to not think that either, but now she's like, yeah, I could see it. No, that's actually not bad. May's I'm assuming May's probably a good time weather-wise. Like, Florida doesn't fluctuate a ton. I mean, it can, you know, at times cool off in the wintertime, but May seems like it'd be a good time of year. Gold wrap. What's 63? I think it's 70? What's max on gold wrap? Gold 80. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of mid. That's mid. No, it said 80, 60 to 80 or something like that. Gold wrap is 50 to 80. 50 to 80 is the gold roll on it. So 63 is mid. I think I even got a better one in here. Oh, that's Snow Clash. Yeah, I got a 70 already. Once I get a Charm Rune, I'm going to switch stuff up on my Barb to switch out his belt. So I'm rocking the Trang belt now. Yeah. Just in general, the drops have not been good today so far. Did I do hell? No, it's Nightmare. Alright, we'll look at the resist at least, see what the resist roll. Nothing. Oops. I was thinking I was already there. It's kind of funny. You do this so much, you can kind of see by just the way the rooms are set up whether it's going to be in that direction or not. Kind of saying, telling me I play way too much. I could just see just by while I'm teleporting that it's not going to be that direction. Just by the shape of the hallway, stuff like that. Been playing way too much.
actually check that straight down. Man, that's kind of shocking. I haven't even got any set amulet yet. The drop tables are kind of skewed today. Nope, 10 resist. I won. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more. I'm gonna Hork. Because this... we're not even getting the chance at them. We're not even getting a look at the sets. Alright, we got a chance at SOJ at least. There's a towel belt. Could use a... I got a 14, so we could upgrade. There's a 15, so we upgraded the towel belt. 23, another junk nagel. I've got 5 billion of those. Alright, one more. So I got perfect towel belt at least. These are both 14. I'll probably throw them in a drop game. Somebody could use those. So I got a 15 now though. So got a perfect towel belt. Last one. If it gave me a towel belt, there's no shot it gives me a towel ammy now. I did a hell one. Alright, one more. We'll do a nightmare. I was like, how did he hurt my merc like that? Alright, that didn't count. That was a nightmare one. I mean a hell one. In a jaw, yeah, right. That's what I need. I need to make my Enigma. Chance at Eth Head Striker. That's always kind of cool. Eth Head Striker. Nope. Oh well. These are always cool to find. I mean, they're not bad. I've found an Eth one before. Alright, let's do some Horking. Let's Hork a high rune. Was it yesterday I Horked the low rune? It was, wasn't it? Alright, I'll find you T-Gods. Right here, Dennis. I'm gonna find you T-Gods. Oh, racks for T-Gods is wild. Hold on, I'm gonna find you one right here.
am overburdened.
No, we're already full. Alright, let's come back for that gold. Alright, perfect gold, fine charm. Let's put that there. Oops. Gonna have to swap out gems here pretty soon. Alright, gamble a little bit of gold off.
Greetings.
Come on. Yeah, I mean, I can see in the racks. I mean, you can't. It's not helping a Zon out that much, so might as well, right?
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay. I usually find a couple of T-Gods a season. Rare ring. 5-hole resists.
I am overburdened.
Ooh, ethereal. E-rep.
I can't carry anymore.
Straight 25 ED. Dennis needing to finish out that Javazon now. I don't know why I waste my time with those things. Limb rune. That's a nice little rune drop. Stop spinning. Well, if he's gonna give me a limb, maybe hork a jaw rune right there. Okay, way too much stuff. Alright, I'm going to do one more run, and then we'll close out the bounty. See who's got any rare rings. Alright. Oh, there's a grand right there. 2 grands. How bad are we going to get trolled this time? Ah, okay. But it didn't give me too bad. Killer, what's up, brother? Alright, I don't see anything to ID. Let's check this actually. Alright, we'll use the Sork. Alright. Win 1 if you got rare rings. Mod. I hear you. Just make a little bit of room. Alright, win 1 for the IDs and such. I'm over on the left. Who's Jolene? That's a new one. Oh, God. Who's that? Who's Jolene? I feel like I've seen somebody use that name before. It's not a bad jewelry haul. Oh, that's Tim. Okay, well, that's not, dude. That's a decent haul. We'll do your We'll do this stuff first. Your rares. Rising Sun. Alright, you had a couple, yeah, you had a couple rings here. Another Nature's Piece. Nice. And 21 Nagel, because I can't roll good Nagels. Alright, here's Tim's 2 rares. No resists on that one. Alright, he's on the board. I was trying to look at this 120 AR. I think's max roll on that. 10 resists for Tim.
Hello.
Let me get some IDs. So Tim's on the board. Alright, next. Remember, this is playing first, second, and third. So if you even hit resist, you're probably you have a good shot. Because I think my best was 13 on one ring I found. So, alright, don't be shy. Somebody come up here. Alright, I think this is some guy. Oh, wait. Alright, Jerry's got his. Alright, Jerry's at 1. Alright. No resists. Alright, here's Killer. This is you, Killer, right? You said you had a J mod? That'd be funny if it actually hit. Nope. Alright, Killer's got 3. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. He already banged a 25. Okay, we're going further. That's 47. So the 25. We're not paying but first, second, third to... Like, he can't win multiple places. Even though technically he's already got first and second. Dang, Killer. Alright, Killer's at 47. And Tim's in third. Alright, next. Or Tim's in second. We've had 2 so far. Jerry's didn't hit. Alright, this is some guy, right? Cat Chucker, some guy. Alright. He's got 2. Alright, 14. That puts you in second. Yeah, actually, yeah, Jerry. I think, yeah, I got it on this one. Alright, so that puts second. Yeah, second place. Here, I'll drop it. Where's it at? Is it this one? Yeah. Hold on. Let me find Jerry real quick. Jerry, where are you at? Alright, this is Joe. Alright. Z0. No resists on that one. 19. Sorry, Tim. They pushed you out. Yeah, sorry, man. You got pushed out. So that puts... what are you giving me this for? Is this a reroll charm, Jerry? Is that what you were saying? All right, so that means let me get the runes. Let's see right here. All right, so Killa hit first. Killa got first place. Joe got second, and some guy got third. All right. Where you guys at? Come over here if you won. 96? Okay, cool. Joe, some guy, and Killer. All right, this is Joe. Joe got second. I don't know who Flippy the Dolphin is. Is that Killer? Is that your pally, Killer? Who's that? Oh, that's Killer right there. Alright, this is Killer. Some guy, are you still in the game? I don't see you. There you go, man. Oh, that's your pally, some guy? Okay, gotcha. Make room, Killer. Nice. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got rid of a little bit of it. We'll do another one on Wednesday. Not bad, not bad. I forgot I had this stuff on this guy. So we'll set up another one for the... I think we got a couple more bounties left in us here. Alright, I'm going to hork it out and see if we can pop another high rune. Two days in a row high rune? Possible? Nice, Killer. You gonna make you one? Yeah, I'm gonna hork me a jaw and pop and get that Enigma made. I found an armor. I might make it in that shark tooth. I think the shark tooth was pretty cool looking, and I found that yesterday. If I find better, I might switch it up. Most small charms? Okay. Maybe something like that.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Don't see anything. Probably gonna have to get the grass cut tomorrow. I think I got about 2 grass cuts left in this season before it starts falling off a little bit. At least the weather's starting to cool off a little bit. And hopefully still got that fishing trip in the works. Trying to work out the scheduling on it. Alright, what'd Killy get? 47? Can we beat it? Nope.
I am overburdened.
T-Gods is just for the plus skills, right? For a Javazon, you just want that extra plus skills. I don't know though. How much Pierce does Razor Tail give you? Like 50%, right? So do you want to hit the 100% for Lightning Fury? Just trying to theory craft in my head, like how many stat points you save if you rock a Razor Tail versus T-Gods. I've only played like a Javazon like once. I am overburdened. And it was a while back, so the theory crafting on that, I don't remember. Do you really need the absorb that much though? I guess it just depends on what you're running, but that makes it kind of situational. Like if you're just doing cows, you're not going to care about lightning absorb. It's just going to be how fast you can kill the cows.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, I think we're actually full on gold.
I am overburdened.
Yeah. It's only 33 on the Razor Tail? Okay. I mean, I feel like, because I've heard like arguments for both.
Hello.
Like how many points it saves you not having to go to whatever max point you want to go on Pierce type of thing. Oh, y'all hadn't seen it, check out my tri-reses I had drop last night. Pretty nice. Not the greatest, but decent tri-reses. We hit we broke the 80 total resist part. We're at 89 with these. So pretty nice tri-res boots.
Good day.
Come on, there we go. Shape shift. We hit a 220, but it's shape shifting. It's so bad. Come on, my guy. Another rare. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I don't care. Nah. Nah. Just gonna have to burn all this gold so I don't have to worry about gambling as much. But yeah, I hit like a jeweler's coronet last night, but it had like a mid. Wasn't that useful of a secondary stat. That's it. Right. Another Scolders. Maybe we'll get another ethereal one. I keep forgetting to switch the one off my sword, and I mean, since I'm gonna go 3-piece, I don't even really need a Scolders on the sword now. Not ethereal, so it's like. Won't be like the defense would be the only difference at this point. Yeah, did it roll the same? 179, 179. My God.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I've found like 5,000 blue Shakos. I still hadn't got the Shako yet. I've turned into can with my lack of Shako finding ability. So my wife and I were talking about this yesterday, and we were trying to determine best TV theme song of all time. And what brought this up, we were watching the Beverly Hillbillies. And obviously I'm a little biased because, you know, I learned to play the banjo early on, and I learned the Beverly Hillbillies theme song playing the banjo. But it's one of them that, for me, there's a pool room. Nice. Like the Beverly Hillbillies theme song to me is just like, I would say top 5. I don't know if it was the best. And that was what my wife and I were coming up with different theme songs that
I can't carry anymore.
we thought might be up there in top 5. Man in the High Castle. I don't even know what that is. I don't know. It could have potentially been Joe. Like, you gotta also think about, like, even like 90s and current day. Like the current day ones, I couldn't tell you one, but like what was one of the ones I thought? Like, if you ever knew Cheers, the show Cheers, that theme song is pretty iconic for that era. The Cheers theme song was pretty iconic. The Friends theme song is pretty iconic. Eric, I was kind of back and forth on that. Like when we watched the Beverly Hillbillies, it's almost hard not to sing along with it. But that goes way back, so it might not be something that people even would think about. You know what I mean? Like, maybe look at it as like if you're watching that show, like you would hum along to the song or whatever. Law and Order. I might just be getting too old, man. Like, well, that one's kind of old though. That's not a current day one. Oh, it was one. Okay, that, I wasn't sure, because you know it was always like associated with westerns, but I don't remember if that was a theme song or not. X-Files. Okay, X-Files. That's what the thing was. We were trying to come up with like different ones, and I was just drawing a blank. And there's a lot of them that are just musical and there's no words. What would be one example of that? Even like Seinfeld would be instantly recognizable. I honestly don't care for it a whole lot, but it was pretty recognizable. So yeah, it's tough to disseminate between like just iconic, notable theme songs and just ones that were just you thought were good theme songs. Welcome back. Oh, dude. Yeah, I didn't even think of that's a good one. Marco, are you talking about the ones this week? That's since Saturday. The Jeffersons, yeah, for sure. The Jeffersons. Yeah, what I have items this week. I reset it on Saturday. Is my reset day for items this week. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Some guy. I mean, that's also it. Oh, yeah, oh, dude, yeah, Wonder Years. See, I couldn't. I knew there was a bunch, and I just couldn't think of them. Welcome Back, Kotter is actually kind of legendary. How many runs? Less than 100. Less than 100 runs. Because I did that. I found the low on stream. I found the gold, the Tau armor, and the tri-res off stream. Probably, no, not 10 for sure. Less than 100, but it's like in the 80-90 range for sure. It wasn't many. Like it's like way better than my average runs. Y'all are old. Shut up. You're old. Yeah, I watched that one a little bit. Wonder Years is definitely up there. I had completely forgotten about that one. Wonder Years definitely up there. But again, that's another one that was not for the show. That was already a song that they licensed for the show, right? So would that technically count? Because that was already a great song. Well, Marco, just now, like in 10, like five runs, I got a limb and a pull rune. Like just now. Like I found a limb and a pull rune since 5 o'clock. Well, actually, since like 10 after, maybe. But I mean, it's RNG, man.
I can't
You'll
carry
get into
anymore.
streaks.
I am overburdened.
Well, Magic Find don't matter for the runes. It's just a number of stuff you kill. Yeah, my wife said Gilligan's Island. That's true. That one's pretty iconic. Yeah, I think it's just kind of in waves, Marco. That mine seems to go that way. I'm just on like a up streak right now. Like I've been having a pretty crazy couple of weeks. Addams Family for sure. I don't like off the top of my head. I can't like hear the Monster song. Addams Family 100%. I mean, it's like immediate. Yeah. The TV show Batman for sure. I could hear that one immediately. Airwolf. Oh my God, I remember that show. That's like what 80s? Was Airwolf 80s? I don't remember the song though. I remember that show though. I loved that show. Yeah, Knight Rider for sure. Wow. I don't remember the theme song for Airwolf, but I remember that show and it was great. We had never mentioned that one before, but I do remember that show. Because I want to say that was around the time of when Knight Rider was pretty hot as well. I want to say Airwolf was around the same time. MASH, yeah, MASH is definitely iconic, 100%. Oh, yeah, of course. My wife mentioned that one as well. We had just we did because we've been watching that one recently. We just got off of that, but Andy Griffith's like one of the iconic ones. I don't remember Lassie. I kind of remember the Full House song. A-Team was that time frame. Yeah, that one's pretty iconic. that era of TV shows, if you look back on them now, they're like so cheesy. But man, I love those shows then, man. Like as a kid watching like A-Team, like Airwolf he mentioned, Knight Rider. Man, those shows were great. But if you look at them now, you're like, God, this is so stupid. Twilight Zone. Was that the no 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 no? That's Twilight Zone, right? Oh, you say Love Boat, and then there's Fantasy Island. Because that was like definitely the same time frame. See you, some guy. Enjoy your dinner, man. Are you talking about your food or the show? Highlander? I know there was a show, but I don't remember theme song for that. Pull Rune. See you, buddy. Oh, man. Do they even run sitcoms anymore? Is that even a thing? I mean, I've been unplugged for a while from like network TV and stuff. I'm assuming they probably have them, but I don't even hear talks about sitcoms, so I don't know if they're actually running that many.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of gold. We might as well come back and pick it up. Okay, yeah, that's true. I do remember that one being... I think that one literally just ended, right? I did see a little bit of info on that one popping up. But, oh, wow. Artisans. 3-socket. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. I just don't think, because I mean, back then when the shows we're talking about, there was like just multitudes. Like there was a bunch of stuff during the week that people would just watch every week. But I mean, that was probably pre-cable. Stop messing with that stuff. Bob, what's up, brother? It's me. Christopher Lambert was the original one in the movie, right? That first Highlander movie is pretty iconic to me. I loved that movie. I did see. I remember when we had Hulu before we turned it off. There was a sitcom we watched a little bit of. It was decent. It was okay. It was called what was that? Animal Control. I think that's what it was called. That one was not bad. It was kind of funny. We watched. I think we watched a couple seasons of it. It was pretty decent. And I think it was maybe a Fox network show.
I am overburdened.
I
am overburdened.
I don't know what that is, Joe. I don't recognize that one.
I am overburdened.
Four socket F. What was the ED on that, Dennis? It's on CBS. It was okay. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty funny. Oh wait, are you talking about Ghost? Yeah, I don't recognize that one. Like, it was kind of funny. Last season, I was finding bases, just like insane bases. I haven't really, like, when I first was doing my playthroughs, I found some good bases. Like, I found an F4 socket Thresh and an F4 socket CA. Black armor bases, I hadn't really hit any. Man, that one's a big old bust. Nothing to even ID. No, like total defense, Dennis. Is it over like 800? Should be, right? That should break 800 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember what the max on just Kraken Shell is. Then you get the 14 from the Superior.
I am overburdened.
896. Okay, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, no, that's really good. I hadn't heard from Liam in a bit. He might be. Liam's usually at work when he's chatting with us. A lot of times. He's West Coast as well. Oh, there's our first Ami try from Trav today. We didn't even get a try out of Nightmare Andy Dallas, of course. It's never gonna happen. Thought I saw something else. No, I guess not. Dennis, I don't know how much trading, if you just do in-game trading or if you mess around with JSP. That armor is, being that it's high 800s, is probably worth a little bit. Or if you want to just make a Fortitude, that's a great fort base for Merc Fort. No, Ram, I actually got a pair. I was looking a second ago. I got some on my Sork, so if he needs them, I could just give him those. I thought I might have, but I wasn't sure. Wow, that's a lot of fire damage. And it's not even dual affix.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, the durability is like whatever, right? But people love seeing like perfects. Like if you get a durability, getting a, like a 15-15 is pretty crazy. Just for those guys that just love seeing perfect numbers. Yeah, Zebco. Zebco's just a push button reel. It's a good starter one for a kid for sure. Yeah, the Zebco 33s are like, they've been around for forever. And that's like a great, because it's easy to cast. You just hold the button and fling it. And then maybe switch to like spinning reels or spinning rods or reels at some point. Like, well, older though. Because you just can't cast them as far, but for a kid, that's plenty of reel. I couldn't hit it. I was still spinning. So annoying. It's getting eaten alive by the fanaticism.
Of course, the fizz immune one's the one with the fanaticism aura.
I can't carry anymore.
I am too, Dennis. All my gear is pens. From Nightmare Andy? That's actually kind of crazy. Actually didn't know that. Zebco's been around for a long time. Long time. But yeah, I've told y'all before. I mean, I'm almost ashamed of how much fishing tackle I got. it's pretty wild. I got an obnoxious amount of fishing gear, and it's all pretty expensive stuff. On top of that, it's kind of wild. And what? Well, let me take it back. What I thought was expensive until I saw like truly expensive rods and reels. Like to me, expensive was like my reels can run up to like a couple $100 for the reels, and maybe like my most expensive rods are probably a couple $100 as well. So I was like, yeah, $200, $400 for a combo. That's pretty pricey. No, let me tell you, there's some gear that goes way past that. Shimano's nice too. Shimano's good
I
gear.
can't carry anymore.
I used to be like when I was bass fishing a lot, like I used to use mostly Daiwa stuff. But when I switched to saltwater, what the hell was that? I just glitched up there. When I switched to saltwater, I went with Penn. I might still actually have some Shimano stuck in all the stuff I got. But Penn's most of my gear. But I straight up honestly could not tell you like how many full sets. Like I was one of those dudes that like I didn't like to retie, so I'd have a rod for this setup, a rod for this setup, rod for this setup. But then if you're surf fishing, it's like mid to close range casting, long casting, different weights. It's ridiculous, man. I straight up tell you I'm stupid about that stuff. It's pretty obnoxious. Oh, that sucks. It was funny. My wife's uncle, we were fishing, like the three of us, me, her dad, and her uncle. And he lost a rod overboard, and we actually dragged and picked it up like pretty quick. But we weren't fishing that deep, so it was a decently easy snag. But it was actually pulled over by a fish. Fish took it off the side. He wasn't paying attention, and it was gone quick. I almost lost one rod to a fish, and it was actually surf fishing, and I feel like it was probably a shark because we were fishing at night, and my rod bent over and shot. It was rooster tailing towards the water. I didn't have the drag set loose, and that rod took off so quick. I was not ready. but it was at night, so
carry
it was
anymore.
either more than likely a like a big drum or something. That's because that's what we were fishing for. But I have a feeling it was probably more likely a shark. Because it got off really quick, so it probably bit
I am
through.
overburdened.
But stuff like that, man, it's just so cool when you encounter that kind of a situation. It's pretty neat. Because we hadn't been getting that much action, so we were just kicking back. You know, we obviously had a couple beers, and all of a sudden, my rod just went bang, and took off. it was so quick, and I grabbed it right before it went in the water. Never did get to see what it was. That's the unfortunate part. But this was like early days when I first started surf fishing. So if I'd have had the drag set to where, you know, the fish could take it, at least might have been able to fight it a little bit. I didn't have proper leader on, just the whole 9 yards. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. Yeah, just 2 in a row. I forgot to drop those.
I can't carry anymore.
I think I mentioned it. I do still have potentially a fishing trip planned here. I think we're about 3 weeks out. Got some scheduling stuff to work out still, but hopefully I'll be on the water in about 3 weeks. More than likely be catching the tail end of the fall run, but hopefully still should be able to get into them a little bit. Drop these damn gems.
I am overburdened.
Alright, what time is it? Chillin' reel? I don't know what that is. I'm a cast kind of guy. I like to target fish when I can. You can't do that a whole lot surf fishing. But depending on how clear the water is, sometimes you can. Echo, what's up, brother? Been going pretty good. Nothing crazy, but nothing. I mean, we've been doing all right today. What you talking about, Dennis?
I am overburdened.
We got a couple more runs, and we're gonna call it. Getting a little hungry. Beer cool. He's hitting me so hard. Oh no. Hey Dennis. Need a T-Gods? I told you I'd find one. That's too funny. That's stereo. I don't care about that. That is funny. We just did that. Well, if anybody else needs a T-God. What about the timing on that? Still back there behind the thing. No, must be. That's me.
I can't carry anymore.
A koozie with a Is a koozie with a reel on it?
I am overburdened.
Wait, I feel like I saw
I can't
that on a
carry
video
anymore.
somewhere. Somebody was kind of trolling and was using it. Alright, we're going to call last run right here. Can we manifest the jaw rune that I need? What an ad. Oh my god, man. Alright, here we go. Last run. Oh, there's two there.
I am overburdened.
Oh, no jaw rune. I are
can't carry
disappointed.
anymore. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
There's nothing even to ID. That's kind of brutal.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Oh well, not too bad. Yeah, right. Yeah, your beer goes flying. I mean, seriously, that seems kind of wasteful. It's too funny. Oh my god, I'm gonna look that up when I get off. All right, guys, I'll be on Wednesday. Probably do more of the same, bounties, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know about that concept. I can see losing my beer pretty quick. All right, guys. I will be on Wednesday. I will catch you guys then. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Congrats to the guys at One Stuff.